Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to your computer class. It is the second lecture of the series Programming Techniques. Today's topic of discussion is algorithms and flowcharts. Lesson objective is that student will be able to understand the concept and significance of algorithm and flowchart along with their practice. General success criteria is the completion of assigned written work independently within time, present written work in clear and legible handwriting by avoiding overwriting and spelling mistakes. Once the programmer defined and analyzed the problem, the next stage is planning. The planning stage consists of developing an algorithm and converting it into a flowchart or pseudocode or both. So now let's discuss algorithm. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure developed to solve a problem before writing an actual program. More precisely, an algorithm is a complete procedure or plan that describes the logic of the program. In any situation, programmer would have multiple choices of algorithm. Each method will have its own merits and demerits. One of the most important jobs of a good programmer is to select the best algorithm with reasons of selection. For example, the computational complexity, which comprises of amount of time it will going to take for execution, storage, and other resources needed to execute. You will input something to an algorithm and you will get an output. Fortunately or unfortunately, there is no quick and easy way to learn this skill. You can only master it by practicing it. So now let's discuss the characteristics of a good algorithm. Each and every step should be precise and clear. Every statement must lead to only one meaning. Each step should be performed in a finite time. Steps should not be repeated infinitely. The desired result should be obtained after the algorithm termination. Check the feasibility of the algorithm, that it must not contain some future technology or anything. The last one is that it must be language independent and the instructions should be written in simple English. So here are some advantages and disadvantages of an algorithm. As you know that the algorithm is written in simple English, that's why it's become easier to write and understand. Even a layperson can identify the mistakes in it, but it's time consuming. Big tasks are difficult to put in algorithm and difficult to show branching and loops. Now let's see how many steps a requirement takes to convert itself into a computer program. A condition or capability needed by a user to solve a problem or achieve an objective is called a requirement. Specifications are analyzed requirements written in SRS, which is Software Requirement Specification document, signed by the both stakeholders, the client, and the software development team. Algorithm is a sequence of unambiguous instructions. You will give input and get the output. Then the algorithm is converted into pseudocode or the flowchart or both. Pseudocode is the instruction written in language close to English but with common programming terms used where possible. Whereas the flowchart is a diagrammatic or pictorial representation of an algorithm. A computer program is a collection of instructions to perform a task. Flowcharts. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of a program that displays the sequence of operations. They are drawn before writing the actual program. Perhaps the best method for expressing what the computer is going to do. The flowchart helps us in planning work in an organized manner. Further, they demonstrate clearly the logical flow of the computer program. A standard set of flowchart symbols is used to illustrate the algorithm. The actual flow of control is represented by arrows which connects the symbols. Some of the symbols used to draw a flowchart are described here. For example, oval is used to represent start and end of the flowchart. A parallelogram is used to display input and output. A rectangle is used for processing. A diamond or the rhombus is used to display the decision. Flow lines display the flow of the control from one symbol to another. And when your flowchart gets bigger, we use connectors. Circle is used to join different flow lines, whereas the other symbol is used to display offline or off-page connectors. A hexagon is used to display the loop, which is not mentioned here. Now let's have a quick look at the guidelines to draw a proper flowchart. It should have a logical start and end. The requirements in a flowchart should be arranged in a very logical manner. It has to be unambiguous. Therefore, it must be clear, neat, and easy to follow. The expansion direction of the flowchart is from top to bottom or left to right. The number of flow lines used along with the terminal symbol must be 1. Process symbol will have only one outgoing flow line. Decision symbol will have one incoming flow line but can have one or more outgoing flow lines. As your flowchart gets bigger and complex, use connectors for clarity. Let's discuss the flow of control. There are two basic aspects of computer programming: data and instructions, where instructions are applied over the data to get the required result. There are three basic types of control structures: sequential, selection, and repetition. In sequential flow, the statements are executed one after another in order they are written in. In selection, there are decisions and branching. We have to select one path between two or more alternative paths. In repetitional structure, looping is involved, where a piece of code is executed multiple times in a row. अब हम फ्लो ऑफ कंट्रोल को पिक्चर की फॉर्म में देखते हैं। सबसे पहले हमारे पास सीक्वेंशियल फ़्लो है। अगर हम ध्यान से देखें तो हमारे पास स्टेटमेंट्स एक लॉजिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज्ड हैं एंड दे विल बी एग्जीक्यूटेड one after another. इन सेलेक्शनल फ्लो अगर हम देखें तो हमारे पास डायमंड सिंबल में एक कंडीशन है. कंडीशन ट्रू हो सकती है या फॉल्स हो सकती है. ट्रू के केस में पाथ 1 एग्जीक्यूट होगा और फॉल्स के केस में पाथ 2 की स्टेटमेंट्स एग्जीक्यूट होंगी, बट नॉट बोथ एट द सेम टाइम. अब हम आइट्रेशनल या लूप स्ट्रक्चर को देखते हैं तो उसके अंदर भी हमारे पास एक कंडीशन है. कंडीशन ट्रू भी हो सकती है और फॉल्स भी हो सकती है. ट्रू के केस में सर्टन स्टेटमेंट्स विल बी एग्जीक्यूटेड until the condition remains true. When the condition becomes false, the loop will terminate and the flow of control will move to the next statement. Good luck and Allah Hafiz.